Most people think they already know everything about carrots. They're simple, they're cheap, they're orange, and they're good for your eyes. End of story. But let me tell you something. I'm speaking from the heart as a physician who's spent over 3 decades caring for Americans in their 50s, 60s, 70s, and beyond. The truth about carrots is far more surprising than most people realize. And if you're over 50, the way your body responds to this humble vegetable is dramatically different from how it worked when you were younger. The carrot may actually be one of the most powerful longevity vegetables hiding in plain sight, yet most people don't know how or when to use it for the greatest benefit. I want you to imagine something with me for a moment. Picture your body as a home that's been lived in for decades. Beautiful. Full of memories, worth protecting, but in need of specific kinds of care. Not the same kind of maintenance it needed when you were 30. As we age, everything from our cells to our metabolism to our digestive system changes. Foods that did nothing for you in your 20s can become essential in your 50s. And some foods that were once harmless may now cause inflammation, blood sugar spikes, or slow healing. That's why today I want to talk to you about the carrot in a completely new way, not as a child's snack. Not as a supermarket basic, but as a smart, strategic tool for seniors who want better energy, clearer eyesight, healthier blood pressure, easier digestion, and even healthier skin. You see, one of the biggest secrets most people never learn is this. Carrots aren't powerful because they're good for you. They're powerful because they directly solve problems that become more common after age 50. I'm talking about issues like sluggish digestion, chronic inflammation, unstable blood sugar, weakened immune response, and the gradual decline in collagen that makes our skin thinner and slower to heal. You may not think of a vegetable as something that helps your body age well. But once you understand what carrots actually do, you'll never look at them the same way again. Let's start with the benefit everyone thinks they know: eyesight. Yes, carrots contain beta-carotene, a precursor the body turns into vitamin A. But here's what people rarely understand. After age 50, the conversion rate of beta-carotene actually becomes more important, not less. Vitamin A plays a central role not only in preventing night blindness, but also in supporting the retina, especially the macula, the part responsible for sharp central vision. When I talk to my patients, many tell me, I eat carrots, but my eyesight is still declining. That's because carrots alone aren't enough. Your body needs a healthy gut to absorb beta-carotene and the right amount of dietary fat to convert it efficiently. So when you pair carrots with something like olive oil, avocado, or a handful of nuts, your body pulls far more usable vitamin A from the same portion of carrots. This is one of those tiny adjustments that can feel like magic, but eyesight is just scratching the surface. One hidden truth I wish every senior knew is how incredibly anti-inflammatory carrots are. And I don't mean a little anti-inflammatory, I mean deeply supportive to the immune system. Carrots contain powerful compounds such as falcarinol and falcarindiol, natural plant chemicals that act like gentle inflammation fighters. Now, before you think this sounds too scientific, let me explain it simply. Imagine a low fire burning inside the body. It's not hot enough to feel like pain, but it slowly damages joints, blood vessels, and nerves. That's chronic inflammation. It's one of the biggest contributors to arthritis, high blood pressure, heart disease, and even fatigue as we age. Carrots help cool down that internal fire in a quiet, steady way. They don't work like a pill. They work like a daily protective layer. When seniors consistently eat carrots, even just a medium-sized one a day, many report less joint stiffness, smoother digestion, better energy, and even improved mood. Speaking of digestion, this is one area where carrots truly shine for seniors. Aging naturally slows down the gut. The movement of the intestines becomes less efficient. Stomach acid can decrease, and many people begin experiencing constipation or bloating. Carrots contain both soluble and insoluble fiber, which means they act like a smart broom for your digestive system. The insoluble fiber keeps things moving, reducing constipation, while the soluble fiber feeds good gut bacteria, the microscopic workers, responsible for everything from inflammation control to immune strength to mental clarity. Gut health is an issue I take very seriously with my older patients because research now shows that a healthy gut can lower the risk of chronic disease, stabilize mood, and even improve sleep. If you've been feeling heavy after meals, bloated, irregular, or just off, something as simple as adding carrots every morning or midday can make a surprisingly big difference. Now let's talk about blood sugar, because this is the part that confuses people most. Many seniors avoid carrots because they think they're too sweet or not good for diabetics. The truth is the total opposite. Despite their natural sweetness, carrots have a low glycemic load, meaning they don't cause big spikes in blood sugar. In fact, the fiber in carrots slows digestion in such a gentle, natural way that they support stable glucose levels over the long term. I've seen patients replace processed snacks with carrots and notice visible improvements in their A1C within months. The sweetness you taste is not the kind that overwhelms the bloodstream. It's the kind your body processes slowly and safely. For seniors trying to avoid processed sugar without feeling deprived, carrots are a remarkable alternative. And here's the surprising part. Cooked carrots can actually have a slightly higher glycemic index than raw ones. Both options remain excellent for blood sugar management. There is also a fascinating connection between carrots and heart health. Seniors often deal with stiff arteries, elevated cholesterol, and declining circulatory efficiency. Carrots contain a specific type of soluble fiber known as pectin, which helps bind cholesterol in the digestive tract and escort it out of the body. That means less cholesterol circulating in your bloodstream and less strain on your heart. At the same time, carrots are rich in potassium, a mineral that acts like a natural blood pressure stabilizer. When potassium levels rise, blood vessels relax, blood flows more freely, and pressure gently comes down. I've seen this effect firsthand. Patients who began adding carrots to lunch or dinner not even every day just consistently reported better blood pressure readings within weeks. But perhaps one of my favorite benefits of carrots for seniors is something we rarely talk about: skin health. As we age, skin becomes thinner, drier, slower to heal, and more prone to sun damage. This is partly due to oxidative stress and partly due to reduced collagen production. Carrots contain a range of antioxidants: beta-carotene, lutein anthocyanins in purple carrots, and vitamin C that help repair skin at the cellular level. They support collagen, reduce dryness, and even contribute to a natural glow. When my patients start eating carrots regularly, many of them tell me their skin looks brighter, smoother, or more alive. It's subtle, but noticeable. Beta-carotene also acts like a mild internal sunscreen, helping protect skin cells from UV damage over time. Of course, it's not a replacement for actual sunscreen, but it's an added layer of defense from the inside out. Now, I want to share something important. For carrots to deliver all these benefits, how you eat them matters. Raw carrots are great for digestion and blood sugar. Cooked carrots, especially lightly steamed, help your body absorb more beta-carotene. Fermented carrots, yes, the kind you might see in jars, support gut bacteria even more powerfully. And adding a small amount of healthy fat transforms the carrot from a simple vegetable into a nutrient absorption powerhouse. That could be as easy as dipping slices in hummus, drizzling olive oil on roasted carrots, or eating them alongside nuts or avocado. This is not about turning carrots into a gourmet dish. It's about making small, smart adjustments that multiply the benefits for your age group. So here's the simple truth. If you're over 50, the carrot might be one of the most valuable vegetables you can add to your daily routine. It's inexpensive, easy to prepare, available everywhere, and incredibly versatile. But the real magic is what it does for your aging body, supporting vision, protecting your heart, calming inflammation, feeding your gut, stabilizing blood sugar, and nurturing your skin. I always tell my patients that health after 50 is not about perfection. It's about consistency. You don't need fancy supplements or complicated diets. You just need the right habits. And adding a carrot a day or several times a week is one of the simplest, smartest habits you can adopt. Before I go, let me gently invite you to take one small action. Not for me, for yourself. For your energy, your mobility, your independence, your confidence, and your future. This week, Try adding carrots to one meal a day. Maybe raw in the afternoon, maybe cooked at dinner, maybe blended into a soup. Just make it simple and consistent. And if you want even stronger benefits, pair it with a natural source of healthy fat. This tiny change can ripple through the rest of your health in ways you'll absolutely feel. And when you start noticing the difference, maybe your digestion improves. Your skin looks healthier, or you feel more energized. Share it. Tell someone you love. And of course, come back and let me know in the comments.